Yo.
All right, everybody. Welcome to BuckleBomb Entertainment presents the live discussion show at its debut new day, Thursday nights, 8:35 p.m. We hope you enjoyed also the debut of our new countdown timer. I think everybody here liked that surprise.
Awesome.
I liked it.
All right, I am your host, Sarah Visick, out of Syracuse, New York. Today's Get to Know You Better is favorite finishing moves. For me, my favorite finishing move has always been the 5-star frog splash or the super kick.
Favorite finisher of all time. I gotta go with the stunner. I'm sorry. It's perfected by Stone Cold Steve Austin, invented by Mikey Whipwreck. Great finisher.
That's a decent one. I'm Brian from Portland, Oregon. I think my favorite finisher is backpack stunner.
Backpack stunner?
Yeah, Eddie Edwards.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I see it. Okay.
Yeah. Also, anything with a variant DDT.
Okay.
Any version of the paradigm shift.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Any version of the paradigm shift will be just fine.
Hi, everybody. I'm Orlando from Fort Lauderdale. And for me, I really like the Widow's Peak from Victoria.
Ooh,
That's a
Yes.
That's a nice finisher. I remember hearing her story on how she stole it from Roderick Strong. So thanks, Roderick Strong.
Such a great move.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so today's theme for discussion is, kind of hopes, wants, and wishes out of 2021. I'm going to go first here. After seeing the announcement last night of the women's number one contender match and seeing how big that bracket is, I'm really excited for that, and I hope it's just, turns out as good as we hope it can be.
Hopefully.
I think with AEW working with Impact Wrestling, you're probably going to see some of their stars in that tournament as well.
Oh, yeah.
So what about the Japanese flag, though? What does that mean? What does it mean?
I hear you muffled. Is it just me, or do I hear him muffled?
Am I muffled?
A little
You're
bit.
muffled.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was just like because of the intro, but
Is this thing on?
I hear you now. Like probably you have to. Sorry, folks. I don't know if we're having technical difficulties.
Well, apparently we are. We're having difficulties.
All right, you're a lot better now.
And we're talking about it. I'm going to speak directly into the microphone.
There you go. That's better.
I want the other half of that bracket to be half of their Japanese talent and the other half come from Stardom. It would be awesome.
Well, I heard Rio's finished with what company she was working with? Stardom? Was it?
Stardom, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, so she's probably coming back in the States. Maybe she's already back and she's just quarantined.
Maybe we might see Emi Sakura back as well.
Yuka Sakazawa, or Sakazawa, I think.
Mm-hmm.
She's fantastic.
Was she the one that looked like she was something out of Final Fantasy?
Yes, she had like kind of the aqua yellow. She's called the Magic Kid or something like that. That's her gimmick.
Yes.
She's great.
Yes.
Yeah, they had all their talent from there. I'm just like, because they were using them. So
yeah, I can't wait to get all them back in AEW for sure. Should we go by brand and say everything we want, or just like, I want a new bicycle and some new board games for Christmas? Give it to me.
Let's go by brand. We can do it that way.
Yeah, there you go.
So since we start with AEW, let's stick with AEW.
Yes.
Okay. I want Hangman to start his journey towards the World Championship. He doesn't have to win it this year, but I want it to, like, by the end of the year, to be well into that storyline, which is probably going to end up with him facing Kenny, we imagine. So I want to see Hangman become a happier person. Happier cowboy.
Do you think he joins the Dark Order?
I think he eventually joins them.
I don't know. After that last episode, it broke my heart. I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that again.
Depending on what happens this week on BTE, I think will determine whether he's going to join in the future or not. But I mean, I think he'll join eventually. Like they'll have to do one more thing to prove to him that they have his back or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you, Brian.
My favorite finisher is. Wait, didn't I already go?
We're talking about what you want for 2021 now.
Oh, yeah. For AEW, sorry.
Thursday night. Go.
I just want a better women's division.
I think everybody does.
I think at the top, they got some pretty good, stars, but once you hit the middle and down, it just gets pretty bad. Not bad, but not as good.
Like everything just needs a story. I mean, I'm like, even if we're not going to talk about the quality of someone's wrestling or anything like that, like if you write the right story around a certain type of match, it will be good wrestling. That is the good thing about wrestling. And they have plenty of people there that can teach, kind of the younger wrestlers how to do things. I guess maybe they could use one or two more veterans or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. When they get some of those Japanese wrestlers back, that'll help too.
Absolutely. Yeah. If we get like an Emi Sakura back or somebody like that.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna steal yours, Daniel. Sorry. I want a trios title. They have enough.
I'm cool with that.
They have enough people that they can do a trios title. Like even look, Billy Gunn and his sons are a trio. The Inner Circle could be a trio. They could easily do like a trio.
They could do two
The
trios.
Yeah. Hell, even the Inner Circle, they could do two trios.
And still have a manager.
Exactly. It's like, yeah. So
Yeah,
I
that's
just want
probably the
that.
number one thing I want out of them. Actually, I'm with you.
I
With
agree
you,
with
Orly.
both of your assessments.
Wait, do all four of us agree on something? Is this a first?
Trios.
No, but because I remember trios from Lucha Underground, and most of these people came from Lucha Underground, which is also another blueprint from that. So I just, to me, it's like they should take that concept. I mean, even they have it in New Japan, so they can easily put it in AEW. Don't it, AAA has it too, right? I think, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm all about it. Do it, do
Yes.
it, do it, do it, do it, and let Death Triangle be the first champions. Why not?
I'll agree with that. I like that one.
I like what Hector's saying.
Yes.
Oh yeah, this is the Sarah Basic fan club, 100%.
Hi there,
Oh,
Hector.
yes.
How about us? There's 3 other people as well. But thank you for watching us.
We're all a team here.
This is how
Yes.
wrestling works. We have to get one person over before we get the whole team over.
Yes. There you go.
Sarah
That's true.
is the most deserving. She works the hardest on this.
Agreed.
Us.
Yes.
Yes, we are, Dallas.
Mhm.
Dallas, we're pretty much talking about like what our, kind of like our wish list for 2021. We're going by brand. We're on AEW right now.
Yes. And please be realistic, Dallas. Okay. No fantasies. Thank you.
Alex doesn't know what it means to not think in fantasy.
Let's keep it PG-13 this week.
Hey, Luke joined us. What's up, Luke? When's Luke getting over? He's the Chris Jericho draw.
Uh-huh. Wait, I want a Chris Jericho versus Sting match after he's been teasing that. Now that's a match I want to see.
What match?
Chris Jericho versus Sting.
Oh.
That's-
That is
That should happen.
I think like some kind of offshoot of that is that I want Chris Jericho to get back to doing serious storylines for just a short little bit. I think like all the fun stuff that he's been doing to get over, Orange Cassidy and Sammy and all the younger guys is cool, but I would like to see him like be serious for one feud, and whether that's with Sting or with whoever. I would like to get a little bit of serious Jericho in before he hangs it up.
I'd like to see Sammy and MJF in a ladder match.
Yeah. I want to see them beat the crap out of each other.
I like that.
And we're definitely getting a Sammy and MJF match at some point this year.
Who's got the higher undercut?
Of course.
I think we'll get that by the next pay-per-view.
So Revolution?
Revolution.
No, I'm thinking this is going to be a little bit of a longer burn. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be the following pay-per-view for AEW.
I think that's Double or Nothing, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know for a fact that's going to have a crowd, and they'll probably want to have like Sammy being like the top babyface that they want it. Because I have a feeling he's going to be the top babyface.
I don't think he's going to be a babyface. I just don't think he's going to be made to be hated.
He'll be in that. He'll be in that in between phase, the tweener.
Yeah.
The sexy tweener.
I like that.
Sexy Sammy tweener.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anything else, Sarah? I don't think I heard yours. Only the bracket and the.
Yeah, pretty much it was the bracket, and then I guess the Sammy and MJF ladder match would be great, or another Lucha Bros Young Bucks ladder match would be fantastic. Their first one was phenomenal.
Oh yeah, that what was it? That move that he did from the top of the ladder to the table, that was so crazy.
I thought someone was broken.
I know, right? So crazy.
Yeah, I also hope that Darby Allin doesn't die in 2021. 100%.
Why you put that in the universe?
But
why you put that in the universe? No, listen, universe.
Because
you will be protecting our TNT champion, please. You'll be protecting our TNT champion. Thank you, please.
I'd like to see the FTW title belt defended a little bit as well, more than just once.
I'm with it. But, you know, okay, so in the past, the FTW title was only defended twice in its original incarnation, and he lost it. And once he lost it, it was gone. It was gone forever.
Yeah. Well, because remember, at that time, I'm thinking Taz was signed with WWE, so I think he couldn't continue on with it.
Oh, that would make sense. Totally makes sense.
Yeah, because he would have stayed in ACW, I think he would have probably did a little bit more. But, you know.
I still love that whole angle.
Ooh, I like this prediction from 2022.
I'm here for it, Luke.
By the end of 2022. Yeah, of course. Yeah, within 2 years.
I agree.
All about it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think he pulls it off this year?
No.
No.
I think he'll hold the TNT championship for a while and then eventually drop it to somebody that's in the dark.
I want a Darby Allin versus Orange Cassidy match. I'm putting that out in the universe. Those two are the most over two. Those two need to face each other for the TNT title. This year, please. 2021. Let's make it happen.
I won't hate that.
Ryan, what about you? Anything else for AEW this year? Any wishes?
I just really want to see good wrestling.
Well, you're going to get that.
Such a PC corporate answer.
Yeah.
Can you put up Dallas's comment? I'm just wondering about this, how everybody feels.
This one or the other one?
No, the last one you put. This one.
That's
do y'all want to see...
Oh, no. No. Not in my world. Actually, I don't care. It's fine if she is, but I'd prefer not.
I think she'd be a better fit in WWE, to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, her father's in AEW, so... And I think she has more breathing room in AEW, in my opinion. And plus, she'll probably help out that women's division, honestly.
True.
What about the other one? What about this? Would you like to see Sting one more title run? What do we want for Sting in 2021?
No title run.
Yeah.
Yes. Some good matches from him. I think he deserves to have like at least some good matches because let me tell you, I have never watched him in WCW, but I saw him in TNA. He had some great matches in TNA. You know, him versus Kurt Angle, him versus Christian, him versus Robert Roode. You know, so
I heard all his matches are going to be cinematic matches. So we'll see how that plays
by
out.
Darby Allin.
Oh yeah, of course. He's probably going to do that.
Now, if AEW is Sting's last run, do you want to see him get retired by losing a match, or do you want to see him go out on top?
It really just depends how he wrestles. I mean, if he's still able to hang with it, then yeah, sure. But I mean, it really just depends what we see out from him.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I'm far more interested in seeing him do cinematic stuff. I do not want to spend 20 minutes at a time, 15 minutes at a time, wincing at the screen like I'm going to if he takes any kind of bump or like anything like that.
Yeah.
So I'd
like a Matt Hardy match.
God bless him, man. Hey, I would be here. Yo, give me some Sting versus Matt Hardy.
Ooh, I like
give me
that.
Sting versus Matt Hardy.
You know, he did face Jeff Hardy. I mean, before he got all like, you know, like had his problems, but he did face Jeff Hardy, and they had a good, decent match in TNA. But
right.
Yeah, Matt Hardy. Yeah, why not?
If we're gonna do all cinematic stuff, yeah, absolutely. I'm here for that all day.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Okay, so do we have any other final thoughts for AEW, or should we move on to the next promotion?
More women's matches.
Yeah, more women's matches. Possibly the most important thing.
And I'm tired of them putting it at the 30 minutes before the end of the show. Because they put it on the top of the show or in the middle or something like that. I don't get why they always put it at that time. every podcast I've heard, they're just like, they always put it at like 9:50, 9:38,
right.
You know, Eastern Standard Time.
It's the penultimate match every time.
Probably. I don't know.
Also, can we finally get that second AEW show besides Dark?
Yeah.
I guess it's coming. I don't know if they're going to try to do that with Impact or if they are going to have like maybe a Friday night show or something. I can't imagine we're going to go the rest of the year without having that though.
Dallas, I don't need to watch Dark to see women's matches. I want to see it on the main show. That's the reason that it's the main show. That's what my point that I'm talking about.
Dark is a little hard to watch. Let's be honest.
Thank you. Yes.
I love AEW Dark.
So do I.
You guys are crazy.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's boring because most of the time you know who's gonna win.
It's not boring though. Like because sometimes
that's enough.
Denied.
All right, so moving on.
Denied. For those of you listening on audio, Brian was just temporarily kicked out of the podcast room.
Moving on. Yes, let's move on, please.
I'm sending a letter to our HR department.
Well, congratulations. That's me. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're closed.
We are closed till Monday. Okay.
We have a closed door policy when it comes to HR.
Okay, right, let's move on.
Let's move on. How about Impact? Anybody got any wishes for Impact?
Well, they're starting to get into the good path, you know, because they were dealing with the stench of, you know, of TNA and Tessa Blanchard. So they're in the path of where they're gonna see their rise, you know. Maybe newer stars, like nobody that's known for me. Like maybe a new star like nobody has ever heard of. You know, like Chris Bay, I've never heard of him until I watched Impact.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So like something like that.
And then we watched Chris Bay on that on the GCW show.
Mm-hmm.
That was great.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So for Impact, I want to see them do more. Like if they're also going to work with AEW, like let's have them work more with some indie promotions and bring in more talents, like you know, for one-offs or for shorter appearances or runs or you know something like that. Like let's really get the working relationship between more companies. Just keep building and building and building on that.
You mean like how they have indie stars on AEW Dark?
Exactly, same thing. Mm-hmm. You know, and I think that Impact's pretty loose about because obviously, if they have Chris Bay on a GCW show, and then he's also fighting for the world championship the next week, like that's really cool. That's great. I like that.
One thing I noticed, one of the enhancement talents, KC Navarro, he's actually been on AW Dark and Impact recently.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, even like Ben Carter, he was in Impact for a little bit, and then he went to AEW Dark. So yeah, it's like exchangeable kind of like talent and stuff.
I would like to see AE or Impact on a different network. I don't have access, so I don't have easy access to see them. So maybe if they got a higher network, that would be great.
Yeah, or just
Well,
like
I mean,
go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you're the Impact guy. You go right ahead.
Well, I mean, no, I mean, like Twitch is helping them out at least, for me, because like at least it's free subscription, and you don't have to have cable to watch them, so you could easily just like subscribe to their thing and stuff. So.
Okay, Daniel. Inquiring minds want to know, what are you eating for dinner now?
Yo, this is so delicious. Look, so from HelloFresh, you get a sesame soy beef situation. And I'm not embarrassed, y'all. It's freaking dinner time. I'm gonna have a bite in between takes here. It's got some carrots in here. Absolutely lovely.
Nice.
My fantastic wife made it. Thank you very much. It was my turn to make dinner, and she did it anyway.
Aw, how sweet.
So I got one of those every plate boxes, just like HelloFresh. One of the meals I forgot that I ordered was it's like beef banh mi bowl, which looks very much just like that.
Ooh, yeah, banh mi.
That might be dinner tomorrow night. Either that or chicken fajitas, one of the two.
I'm all about some banh mi, especially when they're the little sandwiches. I can eat like 30 of them.
I think we've lost Brian. Brian looks lost.
We're talking about
we'll get back to wrestling.
Food.
Yes.
I'm not
So
talking.
what do you want? What do you want from Impact, Brian?
Oh, my turn. Just some good wrestling.
He's gonna say that for every company.
But remember, like Brian, me and you were talking like this past pay-per-view and this past Impact was really good.
Yeah, I'm on the Impact board. I really like it.
Yeah, so they just have to keep up the work,
Yeah.
What I want from Brian this year is less corporate bullshit answers.
That goes for all of 2020.
Management has turned you bad, Brian.
I'll do better, man. I'll do better.
We'd appreciate it.
I'll put this on for the universe. How about this? Matt Cardona, Impact Champion.
A what?
Cool.
Okay.
Matt Cardona, Impact Champion.
How would you say something so bold yet so daring?
You know what? He deserves it. I'm sorry. After what he has done, like what he did in WWE, and he gets buried for that. I'm just like, he deserves a world title run. At least a title, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to see him kind of get as popular as he was on the internet at one point, and just go that route again. Even if he just wants to be the internet champion again, that's fine. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to actually be able to get to watch Impact more. Maybe that would be nice, I guess.
Hey, we're doing it. We're watching every week. Yo, we're covering a lot of wrestling now. We're watching wrestling every single day for ourselves, mostly for ourselves, but also for you.
That's right.
Got something to do every day. And when NWA kicks back up, there's going to be even more. Tuesdays are going to go from having maybe just one show to go be absolutely crazy. You got Dark, Impact, and you probably have NWA again. I hope they move NXT back to Thursdays. Let's go wrestling. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
This is why Discussion Show has been moved to Thursdays, because there's just so damn much on Tuesdays.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so we'll move away from Impact now. We'll split WWE into two segments. The first one we'll do like the Raw and SmackDown roster.
Who wants to take Raw?
I mean, can we just talk about it in general? Because like by the end of the year, the rosters are just going to be switched up. And anything like that.
But wait. I saw that Brian was brainstorming something. I want to hear what he was brainstorming.
I was just gonna say that I don't really feel like it's that bad of a show. I think that it's one own wonderful flower. And
Can somebody check what he's drinking? Somebody check what he's drinking, please.
It's blossoming. It's just small flower. It needs to be watered.
Look, I am all about the positivity. I think it's a great thing. But I can't sit here and have you tell me that Raw is a good show right now. It just keeps getting better. And in different ways. I can keep finding new ways to be even more horrible.
I am just saying that it's not necessarily a different show. Sorry.
Please notice, Brian's name has been changed now. He's now Corporate Brian.
Corporate Brian. And Corporate Brian has been muted.
Wait, put up Dallas's comment, please. The last one he posted.
I muted myself because
oh my god. But you know what? No, wait. But all seriousness, there are still some fans of Raw. They still get almost 2 million viewers. Some of us crap on it. But they still get.
They have good talents, but they're just not being used.
Yeah, Sarah hit it right on the nose right there when she said that it's talent. I mean, they got talent.
Tons of it.
Tons of talent, and it's amazing to watch them. They just need better writers and different stuff other than Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, and the Fiend, because that's the best thing that's happening right now. So
yeah, well, and Drew McIntyre when he comes back from COVID,
hopefully,
that skirt really does it.
No, I got a couple things I want to see. I got some returns. I want. Obviously, Becky's probably going to come back.
Of course. Of course.
I want her here now. I think she'll come back at the Rumble. I want Ronda Rousey to come back because that does huge things and brings a lot more eyes to WWE. Sarah, why?
I'm kind of have to go with Sarah with that. I don't know if that's pretty bad.
She does so much for wrestling. She brings so many eyes to wrestling.
She brings
Ronda Rousey.
Eyes, but that's about it.
Ronda Rousey. Are we all hating on Ronda Rousey?
It's a 3-to-1 rule. 3-to-1.
There's always
one. There's always one.
No, but it's usually not the first one. It's usually the last person to say something. In this case, it's the first. I want Ronda back. Give me Ronda back. You don't want to see Ronda versus Becky 1-on-1? Really?
I didn't think she was that good. She was okay, but I think she was overhyped.
I'm not saying that she's the greatest wrestler or whatever. Everyone knows where her talents lie. I think she's an okay wrestler. I think she can get better. I think that everything she had to say about fans was true, and that was her first time. Like, she didn't even realize that. I'm not saying it was true. I'm saying that she actually believes that. And
what did she say again?
She basically said "fuck all the fans" and all this other stuff. And I'm not saying fuck fans or anything, but I am saying that she really believed that, and she didn't know how to deal with a live crowd actually turning on her, because that wasn't supposed to happen. But crowds are going to do what they want to do. So I think she overreacted, and I think she should come back and play it up and be a complete asshole.
Of course,
we had Nia Jax for an asshole. Do we really?
No, but she's got go away heat. I don't want her around most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over Nia Jax.
Yes, but okay, we went way off topic for WWE for what we want for 2021.
No, we didn't. I want Ronda Rousey to come back, and I want Nia Jax to go away. That's what I want.
No, not Nia Jax. I don't want Nia Jax to go away. I like Nia Jax. Yeah, she is an asshole, but you always have to have.
Wait.
Time out.
Good Lord.
Okay. Orlando, maybe you can behave now. You can come back.
Damn. Oh, look at that face.
I'm back in third.
Look at that. Right. You changed places. Woof.
So I got an interesting, thought here. I've been holding on to this one for the appropriate show. Maybe this is it. What if WWE cut their Raw and SmackDown roster, slash it right in half, and you just use that roster for both shows.
No,
No, they did no. No,
This
I
way
don't know
you're
about
weeding out.
that.
I mean, you'd weed out some of the talent they're not really using, some of the bad talent.
you could do that anyways.
Yeah.
But who's a bad talent? There's great talent. It's just that they're not using them. And also the stories doesn't help them sometimes, That's the thing. They need to know how to really book better stories for some people because it will help out because some stories are not working for certain wrestlers, in my opinion.
Most of them.
Yeah. Like look at Roman Reigns. Like, even though that, he started off really bad because of his booking, now that he found his character with this head of the table kind of gimmick, which is, it helped him out.
So we're saying, Sarah, are you telling me you saying no Ronda Rousey, but bring back the wild card rule?
Not the wild card rule. It was a thought. I didn't say it was a good idea. I just kind of wanted everybody else's idea about just cutting the roster in half and using that roster for both shows.
No. I don't like that at all. No, sir, I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's what it is.
To quote
Moving on.
Raven.
Moving on.
Quote Raven Nevermore.
Quote the Raven.
Well, okay. Well, what I want for 2021 for WWE is a better women's tag team division. They have a great women's division. They need now a women's tag team division. But
bring back the Iconics.
Yeah, I would say bring back the Iconics.
And now that they're doing the Dusty Cup Classic in the women's division in NXT, they could easily bring some of those girls up to be tag teams.
By the way, who saw Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter winning last night?
Nobody, and I want them to win the whole damn thing. I mean, I saw it, but I didn't see it coming.
No, I knew because when they were facing Mercedes and Tony, I was just like, oh, Eos is interfering. I was like, yeah.
I mean, that move Casey pulled off was shocking.
Casey's got it.
Mm-hmm.
No, she can thank Ricochet for that move.
Yeah, probably.
Anything else for WWE?
We'll move off Raw and SmackDown. We'll move over to the two good shows, NXT and NXT UK.
In the face. What do I want to see? I want to see Tommaso Ciampa surprise me. We've seen him do so much, and I respect his decision to want to stay in NXT for multiple reasons, but I do want him to give me something different. And I would like to see his character expand a little bit more or change completely.
Yeah, I think Tommaso Ciampa needs a little bit of a character change. I think him and Timothy Thatcher are doing pretty good. Now they're going to be teaming up. Let's see how they actually work as a team. And good for you, Dallas, watching NXT UK. It's a really good show and leads me off into what I want to see. I want to see them expand, maybe to an hour and a half show.
Mm-hmm. It should be a longer show. It's a great show. I'd also like to see Jenny eventually become world champion. I wish she'd won today.
It's just, for me, it's unfortunate that this pandemic affected NXT UK because I'm thinking that NXT UK talent was going to probably be shown in NXT Prime because a lot of them, they were being featured a lot more, Like right now they have now Pete Dunne, Grizzled Young Veterans, and Tony Storm.
And Imperium.
Yes.
And Alexander
Yeah, but I'm thinking because a few of them live in Florida, so I don't know.
Now, did I hear Kaylee right? Her reign's over 500 days?
Yeah, it's like 504 or 9, something like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard.
Yep. Yeah, it's her first reign too, so.
Yeah, she's held it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Brian?
My favorite finisher is... yeah, I just want to see really good wrestling.
I want Dragunov Walter Part 2.
All right.
Give me Dragunov Walter Part 2. They need to have another match. They could have 5 more matches this year for all I care.
I think it's one more. I wouldn't mind seeing another A-Kid and Walter match either.
Like A-Kid.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Okay. Here we go. I want Joe Coffey to beat Walter for the NXT UK Championship.
No.
Yeah. Give me Coffey.
No. First round of Rousey. Joe Coffey. Come on now, Daniel.
Give me the coffee. I need my coffee in the morning. Give me Joe Coffey.
How many sugars do you put in your coffee?
I put sugared cream in there.
Ooh, okay.
Me too.
Me too, but I also put sugar and dry creamer in there. I don't think it's even coffee at the point by the time I get to it, but it's delicious.
I guess I'm the odd one out here.
Don't drink coffee, huh?
I drink coffee sometimes, but it's black.
Ooh.
No sugar, no cream.
She takes it all black.
So you are the serial killer in the group.
Does that shock you?
No.
Kinda. I thought it was going to be Dallas.
He's his own brand of serial killer.
Put up Dallas's last comment. I like this, and I was hoping that they were going to do this.
Okay.
The European Championship. That should have been That should have been the for the Heritage Cup. Instead of being the Heritage Cup, it should have been the European Championship, because they should have brought that back. Honestly, that has such nostalgia. That title.
I think if you do that and you extend the show, I'm all about it.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see good wrestling.
What about the fight pit? Do you guys want to see more of those matches?
No. Mm-mm.
The what?
The fight pit.
Yeah. No. You didn't like it?
No.
They don't all have to be amazing. I'll take another one. Like last night's was just kind of like, why are you standing up there?
I'd like to see it more of as a 1 or 2 time a year thing. I don't want it to get overused.
Yeah, they're not overusing it, So it's just like, and also like, it should be on a pay-per-view one of these days, They should have that on a pay-per-view, like on a takeover kind of like sense, So, let's see, what else do I want? Kyle O'Reilly as champion. I want Kyle O'Reilly as the NXT champion.
I gotta agree with him on this one.
Pete Dunne. Give it to Pete Dunne. Give it to Pete Dunne.
That's later, not now.
Joe Coffey, Pete Dunne.
Wait.
By August 2021.
I want to see Cole and Strong as tag champs.
I wouldn't mind seeing that either.
I just want some good wrestling.
Yeah,
same. Sure. Thank you.
I think it's cool that Adam Cole is taking a back seat, but I mean, eventually he's gonna have to move on.
What if he doesn't want to move up to the main or the Raw or SmackDown roster?
Well, he has said
that would love to have him,
but he has said that NXT is the main roster, so
because he's a good leader, and Adam Cole is not. I repeat, Adam Cole is not a piece of shit. Oh no, Dallas. I think Dallas
he's
is trolling
finished
us
giving
now.
birth. Who did you just throw shade at?
Dallas. For those of you listening on audio, it has been floated to the chat. The Velveteen Dream as NXT champion. Am I right?
He at? Where's he currently at? Where's he at?
Nowhere.
Thank you. Thank
Not
you,
on
sir.
television.
Thank you. He had just that one-off with Adam Cole, and then he disappeared again. I was just like,
Is his arm actually broken? I know he was wrestling with a cast on foil. Is it actually injured?
No. He had it removed when he wrestled Adam Cole the last time. It was like, it was a month ago?
Maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dallas. You brought this on yourself.
Yeah, we all don't agree with you. Sorry. Nope.
All right. Any other wishes for NXT or NXT UK?
I don't know. I'd like to see Walter do a couple one-offs here in the States and him actually be treated with respect, as opposed to being the first person sent out in the Survivor Series match and then that being it.
That was a shame. He should have at least lasted for like a few. Like,
yeah, it's like thanks for getting on a plane.
I think I saw in Cage Match they're gonna be doing another NXT When Worlds Collide, which will be really cool.
You saw him in a plane?
No, on Cage Match, on CageMatch.net, they list a lot of the future events, and they had When Worlds Collide listed as a future event for NXT.
Yeah, because NXT UK Takeover was supposed to have their own pay-per-view last year, but because of the pandemic, they canceled it. So I think they pushed it to July of this year.
I think it was June or July.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Go out on a limb. Let's see. I'd like to see MSK win the tag titles.
Ooh, I like that.
Totally fine with that.
They're new. I like it. I'm still waiting for them to explain their name, their tag team name.
They haven't explained it, have they?
I don't think so.
What else, y'all? What about wrestling in general? Anything else, like from New Japan or anything?
I'd like to see Indies get back up and going soon.
Yeah,
well, more than what's out there now.
I want more Tama Tonga. I'm just liking all the shade he's throwing.
He's doing such a great job. My God.
He's throwing so much shade. I love it.
He is so pissed.
No, he's working all of us. Come on now, guys. Come on. They're all working us. You know?
And they're doing a good job.
Exactly. So it's just like everybody's thinking like, is he doing a shoot? No, he's working all of us. Watch. By the end of probably in the next 2-3 months, we'll see all of former Bullet Club, except, AJ, Finn, and Adam, all joined together like in an AEW ring. Watch.
Doesn't AJ's contract end next year? You could see him there next year.
I'll take that faction any day you want to put it together. Put Finn, AJ, and Adam Cole in a group together. Sounds awesome.
God. Yeah.
They could have done that with the Good Brothers. They didn't do that. Like they could have done it with AJ, the Good Brothers, and Finn, but they never did that.
Unfortunately.
That was like such a missed opportunity right there. They could have made so much money with that, but oh well.
Is that all we got for tonight?
I want Ricochet to go back to NXT. He's not being treated well.
Yeah.
And non-main companies, I would like the rise of Ring of Honor to come back. They still have such rich history. They deserve to, come back. Hopefully they get some, good showings of wrestling and stuff that people are talking about.
Get better than Ring of Honor.
Yes.
Thank you, Dallas.
Of course he would say that.
All right, well, this looks like a good spot to end. So we will stop here for tonight. You can catch us tomorrow after SmackDown for the SmackDown Aftermath show. You can catch us online at BuckleBombEntertainment.com, on Twitter at BuckleBombENT. You can catch me at at HGC_Sarah GNW. Also look on Twitter, on YouTube. We got the new show the lockup. Also, there's going to be an audio-only podcast coming soon. Starting next week, top 5 will be audio only, and we might have something else audio-only coming soon as well.
Cool.
Daniel, where can they find you?
Find me right here, DMC Grizzle, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, all the good stuff. We really need you on the BuckleBomb stuff for social media, but if you'd like some supplemental content as well, you can follow me.
We'll be doing game nights pretty soon too. That'll be more active. Orlando.
Hi, you can find me at Twitter, Orly1985. That's ORLLIE1985. Go ahead and give us a follow. Please go to our YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, share.
And you can find me at Brian Bella, BBE, Brian Bella, BBE on Twitter. I just want to see good wrestling.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Little